These are the numerals that will end up all the way up there. How cool. New Year's Eve numerals, they're called. And fantastic. Just awesome. Fantastic picture opportunity as well. And we're going to, of course, stay here and come back and forth. There's a line of people waiting to take a picture. Of course, why wouldn't you? This is historic. By the way, also thank you so much for your donations in the form of super chats, super stickers, buy me a coffee and memberships. Any and all of your support and your donations are super very much appreciated. Thank you, thank you. This is just great. This is how they look. How tall they are. I think they're 7 foot tall, if I'm not mistaken. It's about 2 meters and 10-15 centimeters, more or less. And maybe a little bit less, but they look very tall here. And we're only standing about 30 feet away, 10 meters away from them right now. And also, yes, there is a car. Thank you, Ambrose. Numerals on tour, and the car is right there. We're going to explore everything. Numerals not going anywhere, so not to get you bored too much. We're going to walk around here. How cool. And look, and then they go all the way up there on that tower. Let's walk around a little bit. You can come to Times Square every day and you discover something cool and something new every day. Let's take a look at the car as well. It's Kia. This thing says, post your New Year's Eve confetti wish. I guess it's full of confetti, so there's no space. That is the car. Numerals on tour from California to New York. They traveled throughout the country. Gizmo says, and it's in French, c'est bien profiter, bientôt, la balance universelle inversera tout. We kind of read it in French, however we're not sure what it means, but I'm sure there are people in the audience who speak French. Thank you. Tom Tom, welcome back. Good evening to you too. Curtis, welcome to the stream. This is fantastic. Look at this Kia on the road to Times Square car in 2022 Numerals on tour. This is how the Numerals board looks from the back. Let's pay attention to details. From the back you can see it, but of course it doesn't look as fantastic, but still to show you the full picture. 175 people watching us. Welcome everyone. This is the opposite tower in Times Square. I wonder how to get this all the way on top of that tower. Perhaps a helicopter. It's very hard to imagine, but I'm sure they have a technology. They're doing this every year. Welcome everyone who just subscribed to our channel. And just a reminder, don't forget to give us a like. The more likes, the more people will see our stream. We are in the heart of New York City in Times Square. (2022), the numerals that will end up all the way up there on that tower right there where you see 2021 right now, and the ball that will be watched by so many people as it drops on New Year's. Hey Marco Antonio, welcome to the stream. Very crowded place, actually not too bad. So this line is everyone who is waiting patiently to take a picture with the numerals, which is absolutely a good idea because it's no one would probably be here on New Year's Eve in Times Square, maybe not, but this picture opportunity is fantastic. Yes, Ambrose, that's right. You think they would just swap out the 1 for a 2? That would be an easy technical solution, but apparently that is not how it's done in New York City. In New York City, everything has to be gigantic, including these numerals, and we're standing right next to it, about 10 meters or 30 feet away from them right now. They will end up all the way up there on that tower, and we'll be there for the whole next year. So we're gonna come here after New Year's, and we will look up there, and we will be like, wow, we were standing right next to them. So cool. Thank you, Pat. Yes, it will be here on display until the 23rd. So only a few more days. Okay, let's walk around Times Square a little bit, and then we'll come back and forth. Gina says everything in America has to be big, large, enormous. Not everything, but things like this, where everyone is expected to come and see and take pictures and this and that, yes, that's enormous. Let's see what else is going on here in Times Square. We'll walk around a little bit. Almost 200 people. The Kia Numerals on Tour car. Numerals apparently traveled from California to New York. And now there's a lot of people waiting for their turn to take a picture next to the 2022 numerals. Ezequiel from Puerto Rico. Hola, Puerto Rico. 2022 numerals. Here they are. 2022 numerals. They're going to be installed right there on top of that tower, or in a few days from now. Awesome. They're very tall. They're probably more like 6 feet tall, maybe, more or less, about under 2 meters, give or take. And there's a slightly different angle. 257 people watching us. Welcome to New York City live stream. We're streaming live from New York, and we're looking at the numerals, 2022 numerals that will be installed right there on top of that tower, right there. right there where the ball is, and the numerals right there. I mean, unfortunately, we're zooming and we lose quality, but it's going to be right there on top of the tower. Yes, this whole thing is going on top of that tower. Right there in the middle of your screen, so you see the top of that tower in Times Square and the ball. This is how tiny it looks from here. 2021 is right there. And this is how tiny this whole thing is going to look like from here once it's installed up there. Isn't it something? Thank you, Latu Video. The picture quality is excellent and the sound is great too. Thank you for your feedback. Thank you. That's very important. Awesome. Let's just look at this from a different angle, and this is the lawn. Numerals on Tour 2022 from California to New York. Yeah, he'll buy us. I'm from Puerto Rico. NYC is the best. Perhaps you're right, and welcome to New York.
Is that you?